Alright, if you want to make money online, all you have to do is copy this. What's going on, y'all? I'm Braden, Wuerch. I'm here to provide insane value to you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. Alright guys, so I'm sure you've seen those videos on how to make $300 a day online or the different ways you can make money online, and those videos are fine, but that's not what this is going to be. This is actually going to be a pretty specific, focused way on how you can make money online, a very specific route. So as you guys probably already know, there's a lot of different ways you can make money online, from social media marketing agencies to e-commerce through Amazon FBA or through drop shipping. You've got affiliate marketing. There's so many different ways you can make money online, but this is going to be a very specific route and a very attainable route that you can make money online. And the reason I say that is because essentially this is what I've done. But before we get into it, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here for you guys every day to help you grow your businesses to successful numbers. All right, guys, so today I want to go ahead and explain how I've made money online, how I'm currently making money online, and then what's next. Now, I want to explain this because this is a very attainable way for you to make money online. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is attainable. The reason I say it was very attainable is because I was a firefighter and a paramedic when I started. And yes, that's a very stable, good job, but the pay's not amazing. I already had some pretty big bills to pay. I already had my first house. So with that, I didn't start with a lot of money. Yes, you probably need to start with some money, but the reason I say it's attainable is because I didn't have a lot of money to start, and I didn't invest all that much money. So 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I was a firefighter paramedic, and I went ahead and I met this guy that was doing very, very well with Amazon FBA. So I decided to go ahead and jump into it. So I took an Amazon FBA course. I went ahead and found a supplier, ordered my first product, shipped it to the warehouses, everything that you do with Amazon FBA. And it started doing all right. It was profitable, but it wasn't worth the amount of time I invested. I, still working a full-time job with the fire department. I had to invest the time to go ahead and, do everything that goes into what you do with Amazon FBA. And, it just wasn't worth the amount of money. I could work an overtime shift with the fire department, essentially make back the amount of profit I was making off that product. But it was during this time that I started hearing about Shopify drop shipping. So I actually decided to go ahead and open up my own store, have the Amazon FBA product also listed on my store, and kind of be experimenting with both at the same time. Now, I started to get the first initial sales. I was not profitable, but I started to get initial sales with drop shipping, so I saw the potential, and I started really seeing other people doing really well with it. And this is almost 2 years ago at this point. So there's not a lot of YouTubers at this point talking about Shopify drop shipping, but there were some people on Facebook, and there was some chatter about it. And so I decided to go ahead and take a couple courses. I took over $1,000 worth of courses, and I'd say they got me about 50 to 60% there. Then the other, 40 to 50%, I had to figure out through trial and error, just seeing what works. So it was during this time, a lot of you guys already know my story, it was during this time that I was spending, one, a lot of time, but especially a lot of money. It was getting to the point that my wife and I did not know if we were going to be able to continue with drop shipping because we couldn't break a profit. We were still investing a lot of money. We invested the money on courses, and now we were investing a lot of money on trying to make it work, trying to figure things out. Kind of the midnight hour is during this time. I was at the fire station when sales really started to pick up. I was at the fire station with my crew and started hearing that cha-ching sound going off on my phone. And so shortly after, I was able to figure out how to really properly scale Facebook ads, everything that really went into having a very successful e-commerce dropshipping store. And so I scaled very quickly. And then right about a year ago from now is when I started having the six-figure months. And so pretty shortly after, I left the fire department. I left the fire department almost a year ago from right now. And so I left the fire department. I was, off on my own. I was managing my drop shipping stores, and it was during this time I went ahead and got my dream car, the Audi R8, which you guys definitely know of. And so life was amazing. And so, we had everything coming in. Then I decided to go ahead and sell one of my stores. Sold it for an all right amount of money. And so now at this point, I'm still running 2 stores. So in about October of last year is when I decided to go ahead and start building my personal brand on Facebook. And I did this originally to start helping the firefighters from the department I worked at, help them start building up their own e-commerce stores so they could have a bit more financial freedom. If you guys don't already know, a lot of firefighters have a second or third job to where they work their 24-hour shift on, and then they get off, and during their 48 hours off, they're working, a landscaping job or something like that. So I was working with some of the firefighters I worked with to build e-commerce stores for them, and it was during this time that I actually started building up the personal brand and really starting to help and teach other people how to do it as well. So then February of this year, very into February, is when I started YouTube. And, it was during this time that pretty shortly before I started YouTube, I had launched, a course teaching people how to do drop shipping. I was now fully doing consulting. And so now what's going on is, I have my personal brand. So you guys know I'm on YouTube every day, have the personal brand with that. I sell information products. I do consulting. I do quite a few consultations a day. And then I manage 2 stores. So like I said, I've sold stores in the past. I've sold a total of 2 stores now, and I currently manage 2 stores. One is, an all right store. It's definitely a good store. But then the other one's the one that I consider the behemoth. And this is the one that, consistently does high numbers. And this is the one that I've had well over a year now. That I talked to you guys about branding and everything that goes into that. So that's what I've got right now with online, and everything I just said is very, very attainable. It's not necessarily easy. There is a lot that goes into it. There's micro details in every single thing I mentioned, but it's very attainable, guys. I want to emphasize that I was a firefighter. I was not anything special. I had a strong work ethic, and I have a strong work ethic, and that's what you guys need. But if you guys have that work ethic, you can make this work. Maybe you want to take a different route. Maybe you want to go Amazon FBA. Maybe you want to go focus more on affiliate marketing. The point is, whatever it is, whether you've got a full-time job, not much money to start, whatever it is, you guys can make this work. You just need to go ahead and really, really focus in on doing it. So now, what this is all provided, from my e-commerce stores to the personal brand, everything like that, what it's now provided is I've got 3 ventures I'm working on. So one of them has to do with real estate. So I'm not going to go really in depth on this video on what that means. But like I said, I already own a house, and there's now a venture coming out of that. The big venture that I'm still definitely keeping quiet. I will be announcing it soon, but this is the one that I said I'm having to bring on some pretty high-level investors. It's definitely a 7-figure startup cost. And then I've got one, and this is another one I'm announcing soon that I'm showcasing for you guys from A to Z here on YouTube on how to create a certain type of business and how you can start essentially with zero money, a certain type of business that you could have 10, 20, 30 years down the road. So that's what I'm getting set up right now. But the point is, I was able to do all of this, get here from, 2 years ago. I was a firefighter paramedic, not having a lot of extra money, not having time freedom, not being able to do anything like that. I've been able to now get to this point where I'm able to do some pretty high level, even off online business ventures because of, starting with Amazon FBA, then moving into drop shipping, and then essentially having drop shipping essentially freed me and freed my, now I've got time and financial freedom because of that. Now, I've got the personal brand as well and everything like that. The point is, guys, you can make this work. You can absolutely make this work. And, I've got guys that have gone through my course, the Dropship Fortune course, and now I'm working with them on their personal brands, and they've done huge numbers with dropshipping, and they're still doing that. And now they're going into other ventures as well. So the point here is, guys, there's so much opportunity. You just need to go ahead and have that work ethic and decide that no matter what, you are going to make this work, and you guys can make this work. But I hope you guys found some kind of encouragement from this, that if I can do it, you guys can do it. And I mean that, guys. If I can do this, you absolutely can do this. You just need to go out, seek out the right information. First decide, what business model you think you'd most align with. Whether that be whether you enjoy it or you think you'd be good at, whatever. Find the business model online that you think you align most with, and then seek out the information. There's a lot of great information on YouTube, but you know, for some people, it's better to go ahead and actually go ahead and invest in yourself and get a course. For some others, you know, I know they want to do kind of the more free route and the YouTube route and everything like that. Either way, guys, seek out the information and put it into action. Decide that you're going to make this work. Put it into action, and you guys can make this work. And I know you guys will. I see your comments. I know you guys have what it takes. So guys, go ahead and get on it, and you guys will kill it. But if you found any value in this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here for you guys every day to help you grow your businesses to successful numbers. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.